let's imagine for a minute that everything turns out okay. If your house is anything like mine right now, this may be the last thing you get to hear in your day. Either because the news is always on, your family has lost all sources of income, or you have a fine arts degree amidst the next Great Depression, and your parents keep asking you, what the fuck are you gonna do? Well, imagine it's 2020, not 2021, and definitely not 2022. It's summer of 2020, and everything is exactly the way it was always supposed to be. Quarantine is over. You finished all of your classes remotely online, and yes, you passed all of them. You can go outside without a mask and touch everything. You can see your friends looking just as pale and pasty as you because they went through it too. You can go to the beach, the park, the mall, or a restaurant. No more cooking for yourself at 10 p.m. for a class you're in the wrong time zone for, because you're moving back in the fall, and yes, school will be open. I won't say it will be like nothing ever even happened, because something did happen. An entire species of people created, conquered, and cured a global pandemic. For the first time in the history of the world, we were on the same page. We stayed home, we washed our hands, and not everyone made it. But the world thanked us for it. Bright blue skies and sprouting green trees across China's most polluted cities, dolphins swimming through Venice, Italy's waterways. Scientists even recorded the largest drop in nitrogen dioxide levels in history. Yeah, something happened. But of course, what we fear we will take away from this the most is the sadness, the loneliness, the boredom, the anxiety, and the depression. Because the hardest part about all of this is just the day-to-day. The isolation is so draining that we forget that everyone else is going through the same exact thing. It's incomprehensible because when you're isolated, you see the world through a pinhole. It's literally impossible for you to see the whole picture. And yet, we're scolded for lacking perspective every time we beg to see a friend. It's hard. And it's temporary. Because everything will be okay. You will see your friends, and you will go back to school. You don't lack perspective, you've gained perspective on yourself and your ultimate wants and needs. That's a process that can't be rushed, and neither is creating a vaccine. So just slow down, because you deserve it.